Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino RHino beer review. You have the Rhino, we're drinking a beer. This beer was purchased at the LCBO. I know it looks like a beer store purchase. Actually, this was available at the beer store for a long time before it hit the LCBO. For the most part, if it's available at the beer store, but not available at my beer store, where I can pay for it with just the money I get back from returning empties, I don't buy it. I don't. It's just the way it is. Anyway, this is Faxe Amber from Denmark. Faxe is from Royal Unibrew. This is 5% alcohol. I've read on a few social media sites that this is a Vienna style lager. What do we have up here? Ingredients: water, barley malt, maize, so corn, hops. Return for refund where applicable. Barley malt is actually underlined on all the languages that this has ingredients in, so I guess they're trying to tell you that there is gluten in it for those people that don't actually read things. Recycle, alcoholic, don't drink pregnant. Alcohol reduces driving ability, don't drink and drive. Yeah, so let's do this. Pop. I'm gonna pour it into my Spigaloo. My Spigaloo stout glass. This is kind of stouty, right? A Vienna lager stouty, is it not? It is, right? I'm not just crazy. It's stouty. Yeah, it's stouty. For those of you that are new to the channel, no, I don't actually think it's stouty. I'm actually trolling another beer reviewer friend of mine. A friend, not somebody that I'm trying to actually make angry. Just a buddy who uses a certain style of wording, and I troll him for it. It's all in good fun, and for those of you that are new to this channel and to the other channels that associate with me and do a lot of my Beer Dweebs United podcasts and stuff with me. Well, it's not even a podcast, it's a live hangout on Google+. For those of you that follow us all, we all have little things that we troll each other about, or little inside jokes, and the viewer is in on most of them, if he's watched the channels enough. Anyway, that is a beautiful looking beer. I mean, it's in the Spigaloo stout glass, so it must be better. Yeah, so it actually does look awesome in this glass, though. I mean, in all honesty, it is an amber color. It's a beautiful, beautiful amber color. I actually love that reddish brown color. I love the big head that was formed. I love the almost vagina-like little hole at the top. If it was just elongated a little more, it would... Never mind. Beautiful, beautiful looking beer. Smell. You know what? Smells like your average European export. Your average big brand European export. So corny, sugary, kind of tinny, a little bit of like a grassiness, or not even a grassiness, a little bit of like hop extract on the background. Kind of a lot like, say, Hollandia or Dab or that sort of stuff. Just very sweet, corny, hop extracty, so kind of grassy but gritty at the same time. Just average is what it smells like. Not saying it smells bad, because I can't say it smells bad. It doesn't smell bad. It just smells average. It smells like, again, every European export beer I've had. Hell, Holsten, Tuborg. I mean, yeah, there are differences in the nose from each one of those. Don't go, oh my god, you said they all smell the same. They all do smell quite alike. I'm not saying they all smell the exact same. They all smell quite alike. I fucking hate the fact that I have to sit here and I have to reiterate exactly what I'm saying, because people like to take things completely and utterly seriously instead of taking things as a sweeping statement. And yeah, sometimes you have to make a sweeping statement because you don't want to talk for fucking 2 minutes on something. Cheers, let's fucking drink the beer and shut the fuck up. Okay. So this is room temperature. Well, I shouldn't even say room temperature, it's basement temperature. So it is a little colder than room temperature. Probably a lot warmer than most people would want to drink this. I mean, Faxe is even sold in the fridge at the LCBOs because they want you to consume it cold. Which, you know, I never got a fridge at an LCBO or a beer store or anything like that when it's storing things that don't have to be stored because they've been pasteurized and they've been properly packaged and they don't have much fully expendable and spoilable insides, that being things like Canadian and macro brews. Basically, I don't understand why macro brews are in a fridge unless they're trying to make you drink them on your way home. And I don't condone drinking and driving, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying I don't understand the putting stuff like this, it's just supposed to be a pounder, in a fridge, and then having something like this sitting out on the shelf, you know, where it's warm as hell. I like it warmer than cold, but I mean, this is something that could spoil. This is something that really couldn't. This is in the fridge, this is on the shelf. It doesn't make much sense to me. Anyway, back to the beer. It's a corn soda. It's a corn soda. So, soda chip soaked in, corn chip soaked in soda water, with a little bit of a hop background, a little dirty hoppiness, much like a Pilsner, and a tiny touch of like a caramel maltiness at the forefront. So yeah, they say it's a Vienna lager, and I could see that. It's not the greatest representation of Vienna lager I've had, but for a European macro produced export version, it's not bad. It's actually drinkable, and it's cheap. I think it's like $2 a can, maybe $2.05. So in all honesty, you're not getting a bad product here. Just in case you can hear that, that's not somebody peeing in the sink. That's the it is something peeing in the sink, but it's not somebody. It's a excuse me, a pump that runs from my furnace to my sink for the evaporation off the coils. Um, yeah, out of 10 on this, a 5.75. It's actually not bad. I can't say it's bad. I just don't care for it. It's not the type of drink I want to drink, but it's not a bad tasting beer. It is what it is. I mean, if you want a really cheap macro that could go down and doesn't taste horrible, and again, this is at basically room temperature, the Faxe Amber isn't a bad way to go. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful night. Bye bye.